let's let's start with a resource that you guys are missing right now for your particular um, for your UI automation framework that you just don't have access to right now. I know we have a list of things out there, but
Mm-hmm.
we could pick something specific.
So there are a few things. Like one, of course, I can see this persistence on the left hand side, and then I can see the persistence API. Like if you see under persistence, this section, right?
I don't
Um,
remember exactly how to do that. You might have to figure that out
mhm.
yourself. It's not hard. It takes a little bit of digging around. Once you figure that out, you could probably just um, you could tell what's their or Vietnam or offshore resources how to do that. Although they need IntelliJ IDEA Pro, they can't just have the regular form. Otherwise, they're going to be hard coding their
Mm-hmm.
entities,
Right,
right?
right. But whatever, like so what their problem is that they can see persistence, and then under the validation API, like if can you expand this validation API? Uh, no, here under persistence, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, I see. I don't know why I have two. See, I'm not.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't see this entity manager factory in the main. Not sure why. Um, so do you have any idea about that one?
I don't.
You don't. Okay. All right. So I'll work with that
It's
one.
something you're gonna have to set up with your local instance. I don't remember how I did it, and it's kind of a pain to figure out. I think I needed a little bit of Nasser's help the first time. Set it up for myself another time, but you know,
Okay.
just look at um,
Okay,
set
that's okay. I'll Google it out and try to figure
like
out.
add framework support for it or something like that.
Okay, got you. So now what we want to do is that okay, let's go with that one that where we want to add a new table, right? Um,
Yes,
New
right.
table and new API. Yeah. So let's
Okay.
do that one. Let's assume we have the whole setup is already there, like as yours, and we
Yes.
want to add a new API to get the data from one single table in one of the database. Okay.
Okay. Great. All right. So go ahead and pick one that we don't have yet that you would like to see.
All right. So we have new database, which is called communication database.
Oh, oh
Yeah.
man. Okay. Why don't we pick one? Why don't we pick one that you need in warranty, and I will configure this later for that. Um,
Sure. Let me find that out. Hold on. There's a ticket here. Oh,
is VJ, is the communications database inside the same one as warranty?
Yeah, exactly same thing. So basically, if you basically try to connect to the database, you just need to change the parameters when you're connecting on the right hand side, right? Remember, you're showing the database, right? So you can use exactly like create a new one, which will be new database.
You want me to hold on? You want me to set up new properties or a new connection?
Yeah, new connection, exactly.
Okay. So, um,
And yeah, I think let's do that because I don't have the document in handy with me right now. about the missing APIs and all stuff for the UI automation at this moment.
Man, I don't know. I got. It's been a while since I've set up this thing.
Okay.
It's harder when you're introducing something new. Let me just see here. It's connections. What?
Communication. COMMUNICATION.
DB-communication.
Yeah, DB-communication. Yes.
And what are the credentials?
Credentials should be same. Yeah.
Am I spelling this wrong?
Because I cannot see your screen.
Oh. Hold on. Let me Slack it to you.
Okay.
I think I'm spelling communication correctly.
Let me check. Yeah, that's correct. So communication.minteam1. I don't think that it's set up for your Minteam1. So you can try.
Environment.
Yeah, you can try connecting to maybe stage 2.
But this needs to be in all environments, because if
Yep. I totally understand that. But for now, you can connect to stage 2.
Yeah, but this cannot be deployed until everything is ready. Ooh, I'm not getting Mint Team 2 either.
No, not Minteam 2. I'm saying stage 2.
Oh, stage 2.
Yep.
All right, so then I have to do.
You can use your own credentials, like LDAP credentials, to log
in. Still. Yeah, I need something else, man. This is a totally different.
Okay, that's fine. So let's let me hold on. Just give me 1 more minute here. We should have that.
We could just arbitrarily pick something for the sake.
Yep. Let's just do that one.
Okay, so once you get this, if this is the way you're going to do it, which I highly recommend, because you don't have to go through the hell of annotating yourself, then you would right click on this little entity thing here, and then you go down here. Let me go back real quick. You go to generate persistence mapping, and then you want to just go to for your data schema there. So we choose our data source, and this is why it's so important, because if you were to try to add the communications database now and it wasn't everywhere, then you'd either have to do it on a branch and then deploy that specifically to the environment, or you have to make sure everything was on there. So I don't know how you want to go about that, but I would recommend you just get everything consistently across the board.
Sure.
For everyone. Anyway, let's see here. Let's pick we have state. What about solution? Do we have one for that?
No, we don't. I don't think we need even solution.
Okay.
Let's go to something.
Repair?
Yeah, we didn't have the for repair invoice review. Remember, I think we did what we did last time.
Okay. So we have to pick a package, and so I always recommend we just put it under warranty model, right? Let me think here. Let's expand this. There are certain things that you can't use or that the mappings won't accept, so you have to do something like Java util.date. Oh no. Okay. This is very common. This is probably the most painful thing you're going to have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have an ID. Looks good, right?
Okay. Use library. Okay.
So let's expand the Java the folder, the source folder. Now let's go into warranty model.
Mm-hmm.
And did we not get anything?
Repair invoice. Yeah, it's there. This is the one.
No, we did repair, not repair invoice, dude.
Oh, we did. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. Maybe I got something wrong here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we need to just select it, and you need to change it to date.
Yeah, it wants me to do it again.
Yeah, for the second one, it didn't went to date, so you can change it.
Where's that? Oh, yeah.
Enter. Okay.
See, am I missing something here?
No.
Okay.
I think maybe last time you didn't select the repair table itself.
I'm not seeing where this is getting dropped.
Yep.
I wonder if it has to do with the one that I'm selecting here. Maybe I needed to have validation API underscore main. Let me just try it again.
Sure. You want to select a package or persistence unit? Here,
Weird.
How come it came?
I don't know.
It's created a new one here on the left-hand side.
Maybe that's why. Is I didn't select that one from before. All right.
Oh, now it's creating a file. Okay.
Right. So I guess, yeah. I didn't refer to that persistence unit, so I didn't know what to do. It's kind of weird to me that it wouldn't know, but oh well. So as you can see, it maps like the real column names to the field names in the Java class.
Mm-hmm.
Great. All right. So that is step one. And it's really as easy as adding step 1 and step 2. So the next thing we want to go to is our repository, which is where we create our interface that gets implemented by Spring Data REST. So let's go to repair repository. All right. And let's see, extends JPA repository. All right, so we need to give the type of the ID, I believe. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the type of the object, and then its ID's data type. So first thing we'll do is change this to interface, right? And we'll call this repair. Oops. And let's see, we're off the, I'm assuming this is a string like most of the things we have, but I'll take an extra one. Okay, so repair. Oh, interesting. So looks like in this case it's an integer. Is that right?
Where it is integer written? Or int get ID, okay.
Let's just make sure of that. How do I...
Just expand it, right? Or you want to see the values?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it is integer.
It is integer, yeah.
Interesting. So I think we'll take the box value because you need to do that. And so right away, I think what we can get here is... Oh, that's right. There is one more step to this. Sorry about that. Some of these. Okay, so this is optional, but I do this.
What is optional?
I believe this is optional. We'll see. So we want to say this is repair. That is the collection resource, and we'll call this repairs. All right. And let me just make sure that I need to be in VPN. I'm at home right now. Oh, my car gets...
You are connected. Your internet is connected though, shows. Or maybe it's mine. Okay, hold on.
I know you're excited, but... All right, so let me... yeah, let me just run this bad boy. It's a Spring Boot application, so all you gotta do when you're testing it just run. So
you don't want to add anything else to this one, like how I'm gonna be finding by anything, or like what kind of?
We'll get to that. I just want to make sure that we're on the right path here.
Okay.
That's a great. Yeah, we definitely want to, but we definitely want to include that information in this. So I think what you should do, and I will work as hard as I can to figure out how to add this. But once I have a consistent, process for that, then we can add that to the video. But I don't want to like tinker around and start looking around for documentation.
Sure, no, that definitely. But I just wanted to just help them at least add this one, because without this video, I don't know. I don't think that'll be much useful for them.
I don't know if I want them touching this unless they're using at least a trial version of IntelliJ. I know they're very capable people. They're great resources. If they're not going to invest in the tools though to do this, I don't.
I don't think there will be any trouble getting them the license or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that will be a problem. That I can ask Satya. Is it still building?
It is. This is where it kind of gets slow because right now my local machine is connecting to a database outside. If I have my local host, my DB local host, up and running on VirtualBox, then maybe that'd be a different story. But I don't want to do that.
Okay.
That's actually more frustration than this is. I'd rather just wait for 20 extra seconds and deal with all the whatever it is.
Sure.
I don't even test anything localhost if it has to do with source root. I just don't have the memory or the resources for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No worries. We're gonna wait. Good.
So we're moving along. We're almost there. You'll see it when it says something about Undertow running on 8080.
Okay.
You'll see at the bottom.
8080.
Yeah, for some reason, Mike Key was suggesting that we use Undertow rather than Jetty or Tomcat. I can't remember what his reasons was. Maybe it was just like more lightweight or something. We're getting there. Boom. Okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not 8080.
100.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah. So let's see. Localhost 10020. Oh. And remember.
HTTPS.
Yes.
Advance, continue, unsafe, that's okay.
So let's see if that's in here. Repairs.
Repair is there, yes.
And there it is. So, well, I'm afraid this doesn't have built-in pagination, but maybe it does. So, oh, you know what? This is very important because you notice how we don't see it by IDs unless it shows the resource here. Is that something you want? Is for the object to show the entity's ID?
No, we are not interested in like looking at entities IDs and all.
I see.
Okay. Generally, you know, if we look at like our overall process, right? We're gonna have, if we buy a warranty, right, and after that we are filing a claim, right, and then the claim itself has some kind of repair, right, associated with it. So basically, like we are coming from the claim and asking, okay, what kind of repair I have, right? That's the question we are trying to answer.
Okay, so
let's look into this repair table. What do we have in that one?
Okay.
And then basically you can look into, okay, so here is the repair table, partner location ID, cost, repair partner. Okay, so we have something called repair invoice as well, which is basically kind of connected to this guy.
Okay, so maybe what we should have done was included this field. It maybe just didn't come already included. So let's add that.
So yeah, that's fine. So can you look into the next one, like a repair invoice?
Sure.
The next one. So it has a claim ID, right?
Yes.
So it will make more sense to have the repair invoice connected to the repair and get us some information about the repair itself.
Okay.
Right. So right now we are getting, so what kind of information we are getting from the repair itself? If we go back to the API thing.
Doesn't look like
getting the cost, currency code created, updated, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not enough though, is it?
Well, that's good. I mean, at least we were getting like stuff, right? Like, so how much it costs, right?
Yeah, but did you want this right here? I mean,
No, I don't think so. So we are just making an exercise here, right? So if anybody else wants like some other fields from the other table, right? So okay. So now as we are getting all those information, so how can we make it like if I want to get something for an ID, right? Specific ID. How we add that one?
Well, here's maybe what we should do. Since let's maybe add to the repair table, and I can show you how we would find something by repair type ID. How's that sound?
Or okay, maybe repair type ID, or you can have repair invoice ID, right? They should also be kind of here, right?
Yeah.
Where's the repair invoice ID? We have it. Okay, that's fine. So maybe the other table might have, like the repair invoice might have repair ID in it.
Yes. Let me see if I can actually add to this without having to recreate everything. Actually, you know, I'm just going to delete it.
Okay.
Because we can just add it right back in there.
Sure. So can you look into the repair invoice again, and then I just want to see that, okay, that there is an ID for the repair table.
What do
we have? No.
Do you see anything?
No.
Primary repair ID?
Primary repair ID integer. Yeah, that's one, I think. Oh my God, how the name they gave it.
Okay, so we don't, but let's just do it just for the sake of demonstration. Okay. So, let me just delete what we had also.
Sure.
Because I think we omitted some fields, which I think is a bad idea. We should always add every field in there if we can, because I've learned the hard way that you end up something in the long run. So.
Yeah, I mean adding all the fields.
Yes, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna need it.
Yeah, let's just change it to date and the type. Also select the package.
Oh yeah, good memory. Good memory.
Big D.
I wonder if there's a way I can just get the drop down to remember that.
You know what I want? I want like to just tell to a robot, hey, do this. So.
All right, we all want that.
We will get there. So, there is one more John sitting here who is like kind of a actual robot. Has a, hey John, can you just do this? Yes, sir. Here you go. And then after 5 minutes, when you're done with the coffee, then you ask, hey, what is the status?
That's very ambitious of you and overly optimistic, of course.
No, one day will come, you know. I am pretty sure about that one. One day will come, we'll have all these things.
We're all going to be wearing spandex jackets.
I know. Yeah. One day will come when we make the robot so much of like, I don't know, intelligent that they will overkill us.
I think we have to be smart enough to create something that's smart. So I think, you know, the whole fear of artificial intelligence is, I think we're giving ourselves too much credit for what we can create. We'll see. That's a debate for another day.
Sure.
That's when I come and have some drinks with you over the holiday party. Although you don't drink, do you?
I don't.
All right. Well, you can drink kombucha or whatever.
Okay, let's do that. This one, otherwise everybody else would be hearing this recording.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you might just want to clip that part out. So let's restart this. Well, no, you know what? We could do a find by. Okay, so let's identify something that we want to do, like find by repair type ID. How's that?
Yeah, that's fine. Anything will work fine. Yeah. And then later on, like I just want to do one more thing where we are connecting this repair to repair invoice and getting the data from two tables, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think in this case there's plenty of different there's multiples that will have repair type ID. So it's like kind of a one to many or many to one. So we would want to do a list. So let's see here. We'll do pair. Find by. I think it's pretty good about. Yeah, see that? IntelliJ is pretty good. Okay, we want to do a path param. And since you're the man of the hour, we'll call it what? Repair type ID or just yeah.
Repair type ID. Type ID as it mentioned.
Okay. So I'm going to stop the service and then we're going to have to wait.
Sure.
Let me just make sure here. Okay.
So what is the state which is showing like in the previous one?
This C repository. So if you wanted to identify like like when you submit like a warranty order notification, right? And you can get the state of that. Or if you do a cancellation and you can look at the state of it. That is what that's referring to. So
no. If you double click on state, I have a question for you.
Oh, this one?
You have two items. So basically now I can search it through two different ways, right?
Oh, right. So I think what this is like, this is saying, this is a collection of IDs. So if I were to pass in several, then you would get a list of these. So I could give you many object IDs and therefore you'd expect a list. But since we know that there's only one state per object, then we only want to get a singular return. So we instead of declaring a collection, we just do the simple singular object. So that's how you handle that. So if there's anything that you know that you're going to have many results for, you obviously declare the.
So there are only like two of them I can just see because one can be list, another one it can be state. And if I want to, let's assume I want to do more more search or query, then I can add more and more over here, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it will be like API, URI, and then we'll have question mark, object ID equal to this, right? And
that's correct.
Then it will take care of this one. But if I say, oh no, the ID is equal to this, then if I have ID mentioned over here, then it will basically take care of that one.
Yes.
Okay.
So any moment at this, we're actually going to be able to look and see what this does, but of course we're still waiting for this connection to occur.
Sure.
Can you hear the ice cream man?
What is that?
The ice cream man is going by.
Ice cream man. Really?
Yeah.
You guys have ice cream day?
Yeah, like you don't have an ice cream man that drives around the neighborhood?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. Okay.
Plays a really creepy jingle.
Yeah. Actually, one ice cream man comes to our street like every day.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
I
know life is hard in Silicon Valley. All right.
Maybe who knows?
So one thing you can always do to find out what like kind of utilities you have or find by utilities, you can always just type in the resource or the resource root and then /search, and then you can see here. So
okay, nice.
And do find by pair type ID equals. What does that look like? Do you know?
Just say 1. That's okay. No worries.
No.
Okay, say then, I don't know, 200. Let's try. Oh, it doesn't. Isn't it need to be question mark or that way? No.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you're right. That is true, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. But yeah, it's showing empty because it's not there. Maybe we can look into the database and see.
What's going on here?
No, hold on. It started.
Oh, I know why.
Here's the left one. It's a 73. The left.
What?
It started with 73, right? Is it repair type ID or just ID?
I'll tell you what's happening. Sorry. I think what we're doing wrong is we did this. This needs to be integer.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if that works.
Sure. Rebuild and reconnect.
Oh, hold on. And there's a typo.
Nice. We've gone through all of them. That's good. Yeah, well, I was saying like earlier that okay, I need to meet many things. So one is this one. Second one, I need to work with you about is test trail. Third one is about Newman.
Wait, say that again?
So I need to work with you guys like about Newman as well. And
Right.
I know you gave a good presentation, but when I'm going to add one more, right, I might need some help there.
Okay, sure. Well, you want to do Newman?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you're saying that you need a little bit more demonstration or training on how to use it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Because
Okay.
I'll be adding it first time.
There was a moment where it got muffled, so I didn't really quite understand, but now I get it.
Okay.
But I would be happy to show you. But we have some, opinions about how we think we should report, and maybe this whole strategy of marrying up our automated test cases with our manual ones is not a good idea. But Henry has been doing some research, and he's got some pretty good direction and opinions that I think it's worth us listening to. But I wanted Mark to be in there too because he had some as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let's just talk about it because Satya was asking me that if you all four can meet and finalize these few areas like a test trail, Newman, and this validation API thing in UI automation. So I thought, okay, yeah, let me just do it one after other because in my team, I don't know. I think I think I might get some leverage sometime to do something for next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking like that's a good time for me to learn and also implement some stuff.
So you're actually going to get some time where you don't have to fix all this stuff. I mean, it seems like you've been pretty busy, fixing stage 2.
Yep. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, man. Yesterday it took a long time. Oh yeah, here we go.
All right, so good.
Nice. I like that.
Oh, we could do partner location ID as well. We're going to add that.
Yeah. I think that's okay. So now, can you show me that, okay, how I can connect two tables and still kind of get the data with one ID kind of thing?
Oh, you're saying like...
So repair, do you see here, repair invoice here, we have a claim ID, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the table, if you look at that one. So I want to find out something with the claim ID, so which can give me what is the repair cost, right?
Right.
with the claim ID, because I think that's going to be important, which I'm kind of looking for, right?
Okay, so usually what I do,
Mm-hmm.
I would get, the claim, and then if I had the claim ID, I would do find by claim ID on the repair invoice,
Exactly.
and then I would go and do the find by primary repair ID or something like that.
No, we don't want to do like 2 calls. So what do we want to do is that we want to make a 1 call, which basically does both. I mean, get us the right information.
Okay, so I may not be the best person to answer this, but there are certain things that you can do if you want to do what's called entity mapping. We avoided this, but I'm sure we could do it for your sake. Let's say this, for example.
So you have not done anything yet, like in our current framework, where you have 2 tables being kind of.
Yeah, so that looks like this, and I'm not sure. I haven't read up on this yet, but what I think you're saying is having sort of like doing repair, and then doing what is it, 1-to-1 or something? I mean, is there only one pair repair to one repair invoice?
So you can imagine that there will be you're saying mapping. Okay. So for one claim,
so basically,
I'm not sure about this one, that okay, how many will be there, but if you take it like but definitely there will be like there should be only one invoice for each claim. But each claim might have multiple repairs being done.
Right. Let me think about this, because I think what you're saying. We could maybe get this out of here. Let me just think about this real quick, Vijay. I want to do this, but I just
sure. No worries, man. Take your time.
No. Well, let me think about this, dude. Like, I'm not sure I know how to do this yet, and I don't know if I want to start screwing this up. But there is a way to do this by using these one-to-many annotations. And so what I think it would do, it would take your repair invoice and it would embed your repair in an array or something like that, or in a sub-object. So like you would get all this stuff. Let's go repair invoices. Actually, let's find out what's, yeah. Do I not know how to spell repair? Adding an E.
Yeah.
All right. So I think what you would get is like repair. So let me think about this. Hold on. Let's try it. Let's just try it real quick.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
It's 1-to-1, right? Or are there many repairs per repair invoice?
Let's just think about it's 1-to-1. Okay. Let's not even think about one-to-many. So let's.
Well, we have to get it right though. Because
okay. Let's say okay. What will happen if I have 1-to-many? Okay. But I always get one record. It's not going to hurt us, right? Let's make it 1-to-many. Let's make 1-to-many.
Okay.
Many means many. We have many records in the repair table.
I know about that, but I'm just saying, see, there's 2 different things we got to do here. So, I think we do this. We have to go into list, and we have to go, or we have to go into. Actually, no. You're right. So hold on. Actually, no. It would be here that we have to go list. Make sense?
Yeah, so you're making a list. Okay, so when I'm finding out by claim ID, okay? So that claim ID belongs to repair invoice, right?
Yeah.
I'm not looking for repair ID. You got my point?
No, I don't.
So
I don't understand.
okay, we need to have this thing under repair invoice where we are adding all the repairs in the repair invoice. Yeah, this is correct. So you have that list of repairs. Yeah, this is correct.
Okay, so now, why is this complaining? I'm actually not going to do map by. I'm going to see what it does net by default. Seems to be complaining about something though. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so repair.
Okay.
Invoice.
So we need to give both ways, huh? Okay.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. You have to define which side of the relationship it is. Okay. Here goes nothing, man.
Nice.
You're making me think. You're making me do things I don't know how to do. You're making me learn.
No, I'm just kind of talking about like what problem I'm trying to solve, and then you are thinking through how you can solve it. It's as simple as that. So you're doing a good job.
We'll see, man. We'll see about this. No, okay. We need to go to repairs.
Even if we cannot find it out within this meeting, that's fine with me. But at least I left you something to do, where you can figure it out. And then as soon as you figure it out, you can let me know. Hopefully this thing itself works.
No errors yet, my friend.
What is that?
No errors yet.
Yeah. I think from whatever I see, it looks good to me. You're so anxious to basically see that result, right?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Let's see here. Unable to
hold on. Could not determine type for Java list. All right.
So we need to have a type associated with it, like.
Oh, maybe we need to do.
I think we need to define like, okay, how we are going to be connecting these two. Isn't it?
By field, right?
Yeah, by some field, right?
Yeah.
So then the binding should work.
Let's look here. Okay, so we call this primary repair ID, right?
Yes, primary repair ID to the other ID of the repair. So
we don't have that in here already.
Let's check it out.
Sorry, here.
PRI.
Really not.
That's what you're talking about, the problems.
Right. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. So
let's just add that one. The primary repair ID.
Oh no, this is not ID. This is column. And what is it? Name. Okay. So then the other one refers to
ID, the repair ID.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. What did I do?
Not repair type ID. It's a ID, just ID. The top one, first one.
I understand. I'm just saying, I don't know if this one needs this, because I don't think we need to do anything on the repair end.
Yeah. I don't think that we do need to do anything over there.
Okay.
But even in the repair type ID, right? Like, oh, sorry, in the repair table, you're telling it that it's a many-to-one relationship for this field, right?
Right.
And
Oh,
here you're
okay.
saying one-to-many for this field, right?
Yes.
That's how they can connect them both the dots, and then should be able to. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. I don't know about this whole framework thingy, but
So I think if this can't figure it out, then we're gonna have to go here and say what it's mapped by.
yeah,
Yeah.
mapped by equal to this.
Or ID. Why?
So this is one-to-many. You will tell which is one, right? Here we are on the one, right? The first one.
Yeah.
So is it ID? It's not ID, right? It's a repair, primary repair ID, right?
Yeah, but that would be ID on the. I think what it's saying is ID on the
The other
repair.
side.
Yeah. On
Okay,
this.
then let's go to the other side and say.
See, there's no mapped by on this one, so you have to tell it from the one to many side.
Oh, okay. Oh, there is no map by there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's try. We can just try.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me think about this real quick. I'm wondering if I have to do it by field or by the actual ID. Let me just try by the field real quick.
Field. What is the?
Let me look
Is
at
it
the
declared as
example.
a field?
Hold on. Let me look at the examples real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Join column. Oh yeah. See. Oh. Oh. Okay. So from the other side, you have to specify the relationships field. Okay. So I think
Mm-hmm.
I think what this is saying is map by repair invoice. Right? I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can
Yeah.
you,
Okay, cool. Let's try that. All right, man.
sure.
Yeah,
So
see
what did you do here? One to
well,
many repair invoice. Okay. And then how about the other one?
and I think we might have to remove this field.
Mm-hmm.
This one here? I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, this is okay. So I'm just talking about on the repair. If you look into the repair table itself, like on the repair.
Oh,
And on the left hand side, like for the whatever the code we have written for repair.java.
oh.
Okay. So here you are putting many to one, but nothing else. It's not okay. You're just telling that okay that it's with this object of repair invoice. Okay.
I don't take my word for it yet, dude. Like I don't know.
No, I'm just
We'll
trying to
see.
say that okay. What are the changes there? Because if that is the way it's going to work, it's pretty straightforward then.
I just don't think we're supposed to have this column name. I think this only applies to like when you're actually statically pulling out a value, not trying to.
Maybe. Okay, let's give the error again.
List at table. Could not determine value to list. Oh, yeah. Okay. What is wrong with me?
What happened? So do we need anything like from the other side? Like if you're saying here one to many to the.
We may not need that.
Okay. Anyways, I think that's fine. So like I think we need to figure this out.
Yeah,
Let's
let me
not
figure
have.
it out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, let's not have this thing in the recording more, because it will
Just cut it off from where we started this.
Okay.
Just edit it.
Sure. I will see that. Okay, that's great. At least we did one exercise for how to add one table, right?
Yes.
There are two other things left for me. Is that one is that how we can do the multiple table thing, and then the second thing is that this persistence, we need to find out that how can it can be set up on anybody's machine, persistent thing.
Yeah. So one thing about
yeah. If you
I'll figure that out.
Cool.
Can you get that communications everywhere though? Can you get that set up on all the databases?
I will do that. Yeah.
Nice, man. All right, thanks.
I will do that one. So okay, so that's great. So let's meet again on Monday. And if you have some time today, I don't think so because it's already 3 o'clock here. So whenever you get a chance, if you can basically look on how to combine these two tables.
I will.
Yeah.
I just can't
that'll
do
be
it.
great.
I need to read through this instead of just.
No worries, man. Yeah, I think it's better to just be very clear and then do it rather than trying.
Right.
Sometimes it works, yes. Too. Okay, man. Yeah, thanks a lot, John. Okay, and I'll schedule something on Monday.